prove it. Tell your friends who live in Russia to go to protest. Are they scared they'll get imprisoned for rebelling? Then listen to this. The Ukrainians, among which were students just like you, were getting shot back in 2014. But they continued to fight and won back our rights and our democracy. It's in your power to stop misinformation. People in Russia think they are saving us, when in fact they are destroying our country and killing my fellow citizens. Post the truth on the internet. Share it on social media. Stop Russian propaganda. Slava Ukraini!
Sorry, some technical difficulties. Hi everyone. It's great to see how many people care about this and how many people are here today. I've prepared something that I want to say. Please understand it's really scary to be speaking in front of so many people, but I hope my message gets to you. Getting woken up by your parents saying your home is under attack is something that I don't wish upon anyone. And yet it's the reality many of us face this Thursday. I am lucky enough to be here today, in a stable country that is not facing war, but I'm terrified. I'm scared for my family, and I'm scared for my friends who had to leave everything behind to get to safer areas. I'm scared for those that are stuck in Kyiv, ready to run to the nearest bomb shelter when the next siren sounds. I'm scared for the brave soldiers that are putting their lives on the line to defend our home and our people. I'm fucking terrified. And worse than that, I feel helpless. But that's exactly why I'm speaking here today. I am safe and I have a platform, so I will use it to share the messages from those that don't. Please listen very carefully and remember their words. My 15-year-old cousin is now a refugee in Romania with her sister, mother, and grandmother. Her dad has to serve and can't leave Ukraine to be with them. The following is her message. It's difficult to believe that people so cruel and horrible exist. I'm shocked. Not even at Putin murdering and destroying the lives of so many people, but at his skillful manipulations that can paint even the worst crime and sin as a heroic act. The most horrible thing is that even intelligent people do not realize their judgment is clouded by the propaganda. Every day his lies become crazier and more nonsensical, but many don't even try to see the obvious. This time he has crossed the line and started a war in Ukraine. So if those that believe his nonsense don't wake up soon enough, he will go further. Tomorrow, in the places of those sitting in basements and praying for horrors that to end, could be anyone, even you. Despite everything, Ukraine will win. Don't be silent. Stop the war. Ukraina ponad uсе. This is a message from her 10-year-old sister, also a refugee in Romania right now. I don't understand Putin. He doesn't care about children, seniors, or anyone else for that matter. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be in Romania right now and would peacefully sleep, play with friends, and go to school. If it weren't for him, my friends and loved ones could sleep at night and not hide in a bomb shelter. I really want to go home now. Even school is better than all this. I drove for more than 20 hours to cross the border to safety. Our soldiers are heroes. I love you, Ukraine. You're wonderful, and so are your people. I wish everyone and their families good luck. We will overcome this. Here's a message from my best friend, hiding in a bomb shelter in Kyiv with her parents, unable to escape. There are no words to describe your state right now. When you're scared to shut your eyes and sleep, and if your body gives in, you're woken by loud explosions or sirens. When you don't have anywhere to run, when the whole night and the whole day you spend in a bomb shelter and sleep on a chair, when your whole body aches, when every 10 minutes there's official news about the advancement of the enemy, Russian machines, our soldiers in captivity, fires, destruction and devastation, new casualties. When you pack your belongings with shaking hands, when you can't bring your grandma to the shelter because of the very steep stairs, when you don't know what decision is best. This is my life right now, and I cry and prayed for it to be over, for my family and my dog to stay alive. Lastly, I want to share a letter that my grandfather, who's cut off from all escape routes by burnt bridges and fiery battles, wrote to all of you, the citizens of the Netherlands, all the people that came here today. An artist painted a picture, ruthlessly shredded to bits. A sculptor created a statue of unbelievable beauty, smashed to pieces. A child built a dreamlike sandcastle. Someone crushed it with a dirty boot. That someone is barbarian. I am very hurt at heart. It's painful looking at destroyed residential buildings, schools, kindergartens, and hospitals, which I have spent 40 years of my life building. In those 40 years, the beauties of Kyiv were built. Оболонь, Троєщина, Теремки, Біличі, Позняки, Виноградар. Who gave Putin and his followers the right to shred, smash, and crush with a dirty boot the capital, other pearl cities, villages? No one. He's a peacemaker. He assures everyone that he's not guilty. He just has such neighbors. Chechens are fighting with Chechens, Georgians with Georgians, Moldovans with Moldovans, Belarusians with Belarusians. Ukrainians are fighting Ukrainians. This practice needs to actually be adapted by the Russians themselves in the fight against Putin. Only then there will be peace in Europe. There is a Putin-Russian expression, «Нравится, не нравится, терпи, моя красавица». Whether you like it or not, endure it, my beauty. A good response to that is another Russian expression that Putin doesn't seem to have learned in school. «Насильно мил не будешь». You can't be liked forcibly. There is a lot I would like to say to relatives, past friends. Героям слава! There is a lot I would like to say to relatives, past friends, acquaintances that live in Russia. I am writing this letter from the suburbs of Kyiv to the roar of missile fire, shells, bombs. I want to convey my thoughts to the population of the Netherlands, a beautiful and interesting country I have visited multiple times, and I've seen people from all corners of the world there. Those of you that hear me, spread my message further to anyone that will listen. Tell them about what war really is. Then this horrible word can be erased from our lexicon forever. Your descendants will only find its meaning in the dictionaries of the past. I ask for this letter to be read to you by my granddaughter Maria. Yes, you are looking at a live fascist. This slender, young beauty standing before you, according to the words of Putin, is a horrible Nazi who must be killed. Shame. I have written what I have to say, and you heard me. It's easier on the soul from that. You shared my pain. Thank you for that. Glory to all the peaceful people. Glory to Ukraine. Sincerely, your Nazi Anatoly. Reading these messages are the most painful thing that I have ever had to do. And I'm praying you share my pain. I'm tired of the empty promises made by the governments of the world. Ukrainians don't need your concerns. We don't need your condolences. We don't want to hear you're deeply concerned and extremely devastated. We need you to take decisive actions against Putin and the attackers. We need you to pull all Russian investments, stop all trade, stop using their gas. We need you to send more help because we desperately need it. We need you to provide an air exclusion zone, protect our skies, our soldiers will do the rest. It hurts me deeply knowing that you're so afraid of hurting your economy that you will watch this horror for 8 long years and hope it doesn't reach you. Well, now it has. Now it has reached you, and now is really the time to act. Cities are in flames, people are dying. So if you think you can wait and see if you can avoid any harsher measures, think again. To all Ukrainians here and back home, я відчуваю вашу біль. Я кричатиму і боротимусь за нашу батьківщину, допоки голос не втрачу. Ми сильніші, ніж ви думаєте, і ми вистоїмо. Слава Україні! Слава нації! Putin! Russian warship! Слава Україні! Україна! I love you. Thank you. I love you, Ukraine. And thank you to all the Ukrainians and everyone else for being here. Thank you.